Hey, Quinnie.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Why Quinnie and not Quinn?
It's just my childhood nickname.
Yeah?
My sister came up with it
Cute.
when I was little, and it kind of bothers her now that that's how like most people know me. But yeah,
She's like, that was my thing.
yeah.
What made you choose that as the artist name?
I just didn't want to use my proper full name. I wanted something a little bit separate from myself.
Cool.
But I still have a problem. Like I'll meet people after shows and still be like, "Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Quinn," and then I'm like, that was weird.
Yeah, you gotta like figure that out.
The first time I did an autograph, I actually did my legal signature, which was really not good.
No, but that autograph is very special now, I'm sure.
I guess someone out there has it.
Yeah, ripping it, making copies.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm with it. Where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey, South Orange, New Jersey.
South Orange, New Jersey. How close is that? I don't really know New Jersey well. How close is that to the city?
It's a commuter town, so it's probably, I would say, like a 40-minute train ride. Sometimes it can be like a 30-minute drive. It's very close. My mom worked in the city and when I was a kid, and my parents were raised in my town and stuff, so it's just where we've always been.
Oh, I love that. And
Yeah.
would you say that either New York City or where you were in New Jersey had an influence on the kind of music that you make?
New York, certainly less than New Jersey.
Sure.
I think New Jersey gets a really crazy reputation. But at least the place that I'm from is really beautiful and it's really green and kind of quaint. And I was really influenced by the sort of melancholy outdoor situation of it when I was younger. There's also like tremendously awful winters. So that also influenced my sadness.
Interesting.
Probably like made me write a little bit more
Sure.
when I was like in high school, you know?
I get that. Yeah, the seasonal depression of it all.
Yeah, of course.
Was there particular influences or artists that you had played for you growing up that you think were foundational?
Yeah. When I was a little baby, my parents would play Enya for me when I slept. So I feel like subconsciously that's a weird one. We share a birthday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
soul
beautiful.
sisters. I feel like that's like a weird one. I don't really think about that at all, but for some reason I feel like it's in my brain. In middle school, I was like obsessed with like the 60s folk singer generation. Cliche to say, but Joni Mitchell is my idol, always has been. And then in high school, I was really into there was a really cool, small sort of indie DIY scene going on in New York and New Jersey when I was a high schooler that I feel like is a little bit gone now with the rise of TikTok and all that. It's sort of like flattened it all. But Pine Grove was really big for us in high school because they're a Jersey band. I was obsessed with Alex G when I was like freshman on. He's a Philly guy. So all that kind of indie music was really formative for me. And then after that, probably my favorite artist in the world, other than like Joni Mitchell or something like that, is this band called The Innocence Mission.
Okay.
And I got really into them when I was like 17 or 18. They influenced me a lot in many ways. But now I mostly listen to ambient music.
Tell me about that.
I'm just really tired of hearing lyrics, to be honest. I write them and I don't like having them cloud my opinions and my own output. So I listen to a lot of ambient music.
I love that. I love that. I'm a big, I listen to a lot of film scores.
Yeah.
And lately I've been listening to a lot of music in Spanish.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know what you're saying.
Just take the meaning out of it.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm so with you.
Yeah.
I'm so with you. Who are some other artists that are out around right now that you think people should be clocked into?
In general or ambient?
I would honestly both. Give me both. If you have a favorite ambient artist, I'd love to know.
Oh man, to be honest with you, I'm really not tapped into a lot of new up and coming artists. I kind of like keep my head out of that. My favorite new ambient artist is this guy named Dylan Henner. I'm obsessed with his music.
Okay.
That's a niche thing to say.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure Dylan is stoked right now.
Yeah. I don't know what new artists I like. There's got to be something. I listen to a lot of older music, to be honest with you. I have strong opinions on modern music.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
I would love to know, like, on what? Is it the production? Is it lyrical content? All the above?
I think that this might be controversial, but I think that a lot of artists nowadays are drawing inspiration from other modern artists that have already meshed together the imprints of every other artist in history. And I think that like mostly listening to new music makes a sound that's even more like styleless than reaching farther in the past and being like, this is a really specific palette that I'm referencing, or at least a part of. That's my like overarching opinion. I don't like personally, I just don't think it's good for me to listen to a ton of new music. I think it makes me sound worse.
Sure. No, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I mean, for me, I think about the music from 50s, 60s, 70s,
Yeah.
pre-tune days.
Yeah.
And it makes me honestly nervous. I'm
Yeah.
like, these people went into the studio, they hit record, and you couldn't go back and fix that shit.
Yeah.
Do you have a similar approach when you record your music?
Actually, no, not at all.
Okay. Okay.
We have been working on my new record for like over 2 years now.
Wow.
And it's been a lot of, okay, we did a demo and now it's for whatever reason, the real song. And now we have to redo everything. And like a lot of like self-doubt and replaying stuff and restarting songs, etc. But then towards the end of this record process, we started like live sessions a little bit more to just kind of get this more meshed sound. But it was a really long experience. And Jake, who was playing in the band just a second ago, and I were moving in the process of it multiple times, and we work out of our house, and it's just been a whole thing. But I definitely we definitely have a pretty modern approach. Like I don't do live vocals. I like to sit there with Jake for a couple hours and just be like, redo that, because I'm very specific about that. But I definitely like a live band take. So yeah.
I'm into it. And the soundscape that you had in your session today was so stunning.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was like,
Appreciate
that. It just felt so warm, which sometimes can be hard to achieve in a live setting.
You know, it's just a lot of guitars.
Yeah. Oh, but I loved it. Give me the layered strings all day.
You know.
When did you start songwriting on your own?
When I was a little child, probably 6, I was like, I want to be a singer. So I started writing songs in this like, what's the word? Construction paper book I made. Well, the first one was called Joy is Happy. I have a tattoo of that. My sister
Of the
drew
first
it for
song
me.
you wrote?
Yeah.
Oh
Joy
my
is happy.
God.
Joy is happy.
Joy is happy.
Then I stopped for probably a lot of my childhood. I was doing fine art for a really long time. I draw and stuff like that. And I wanted to pursue that for a bit into high school. And then probably my sophomore year of high school, I started playing guitar and like singing like, you know, folk music in middle school because I was kind of obsessed with that. But probably like my sophomore year of high school, I started recording myself and putting it out on Bandcamp and SoundCloud and all that. But I would like use the GarageBand app on my phone at first, and then I was using GarageBand on my laptop, and then I eventually switched to Logic, and now I don't produce my own music anymore. So there you go.
No, I love it. You said Joy is happy.
Yeah, Joy is happy.
That feels like a beautiful counter to the New Jersey winters you were talking about.
Yeah, well, I was a child when I said that,
were.
so
So maybe the snow was a little happier back then.
yeah, the seasonal affective disorder came a little later on in my life, and now I live in LA, so
Right. No more
we just
seasons.
cancel that out completely.
Totally. Yeah, I'm 100% with you there.
Yeah.
If you could go back and say something to yourself 2 years ago before you started this album process, or maybe talk to yourself about the approach, what do you think you'd say?
It's gonna take a lot longer than you think.
Yeah. How long did you think it would take?
So the thing is I put out my first record in basically 2 years ago now. But we started my second record like over 6 months before my first record came out.
Wow.
And so it's funny because I had this song Touch Tank, and that was doing really well. And people thought I like just made that song and put it out. And like in reality, I'd made that song 2 years prior to putting it out. And I started my new record a month after that song came out. So we really got a head start on this second album because I was really sitting on my first one for a while. And for whatever reason in our heads, we were like, we're banging it out. Like we're getting this thing done, and perfection kind of, you know, took over. We really wanted things to feel exact and right. And so we stopped at nothing.
Stopped it.
Yeah.
Are you stoked with where it is now?
Yeah. Super. Yeah.
Yay.
It's as we speak right now getting mastered, which is cool.
Yay.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm gonna be so candid and transparent with you.
Yeah.
And I'm so sorry to everybody at home. But like mastering, I just don't get it. I don't get it as a concept. I don't get it. I will get everything mastered, but then it gets back to me and I'm like, sure.
It sounds the same.
It sounds the same, so I guess
Yeah.
that's a good job. Sorry
yeah.
to you guys in there at the board. I just don't get it. And spending money on it is always
I think
confusing to
most
me.
people feel that way.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Most people feel that way. I don't feel that way.
Okay, good. You can hear it?
I can hear it really well.
Yeah.
Can hear exactly what he's doing.
Yes, I love that for you.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll send my stuff to you then before mastering.
Cool.
it. Yeah.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah,
I have a
I'm with
really
you.
perfect ear when it comes to these things.
That's great to know.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same. That's really good. Quinnie, I'm so glad that you came in and chatted with us today.
Thanks for having me.
You're awesome. You just
Thank
give
you.
me like old soul
Oh.
Renaissance vibes. And it's really comforting. To be
Thank you so
around.
much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course.
awesome.
I'm glad I got to meet you.
Hell yeah.
So when I with a squeeze?
Yeah.
Yay. Thank you, Quinnie.
Thank you so much.
Studio sessions and exclusive content you're not going to find anywhere else. Follow, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and social media to stay up to date with your next favorite artist.